Good morning. It is a beautiful day this morning here. Look at that tree, y'all. I don't know what that is, but it was on the property when I acquired it. Very glad to have that on the property. But that's not what the video is all about. What the video is about is this particular tree, the Jamaican cherry. Look, y'all. Look. Uh-oh. What do you see? What do you see? Ooh-wee. Jamaican cherry. This is actually a tree, and it grows big, and it grows fast. I have been fighting to not get this tree, put this tree on my property because of the speed and the size that this tree gets to, the speed of the growth. You know what? Let me get this thing. This thing is calling my name. It's not all the way right, but it's almost there, and I want it. This is here on my property because of Nick's edibles. Oh my goodness. I for years would not purchase this tree, but every time I go to see my friend down in St. Cloud, Mr. Nick, to pick up mangoes that he brought up from South Florida to buy some fruit trees, he always had this tree in the yard, and it's constantly producing. I mean, I pull up, and he's like, Kevin, get you a few. Kevin, get you a few. Kevin, get you a few. And I'm like, And every time I have to fight my way off the property, when it comes to turning my head from buying this, but I finally gave in. I gave in a big way. Y'all, I got 3 of these trees. They so good. They are so good. These have 2 in containers and 1 in the ground. I plan on planting the other 2, not on this property, but I do plan on putting them in the ground. They just good. They just flat out good, y'all. They remind you of the cotton candy that you get from carnivals and at the fair. That's what it reminds you. And they're good. They're tiny. And this is what the leaves look like. It's not as deep green as some of the others I've shown you other times in this week, and with me talking about cherries and all these little tiny fruit. But it's like a lime green look, and the tree is kind of sprawly, but when it get up a certain size, it's a beautiful tree. But what really helped me to make my mind up to go ahead and get this was I went over a friend's house, and he had one that he had for 6 years, and it was only about 8 feet tall. And then I think about Nick's, at his height, they just prune them. They just trim the heck out of them. So this is something that you would have to trim, and you definitely need space for this one. You definitely, because this is a tree. I mean, a tree. Just want to share that with y'all. The Landlord Gardener coming at you. Y'all have a good one.